All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's go to bed and be ready about our next day. Nobody's here.
We already talked to them, so I guess nobody cares to watch
Is
you
this one
sleep
voiced?
tonight.
Please be voiced.
Hey.
Nope. You're still up, right?
Is that a whistle?
Well, oh,
What's
no, that's a bag.
No, next to Gallica.
Yeah, that's a bag.
Oh.
That's one of the bags you carry.
Oh, money pouch. Okay.
I was thinking about everything that's happened so far, and now I can't sleep either. It's incredible, isn't it? In the beginning, it was only the two of us, but now you have so many allies around you. Gotta move my microphone a little bit. So many people lent you a hand and believed in you. I wonder why everyone's so drawn to you. Maybe I seem like a good person. You certainly don't look like a bad person. That's a comforting place to start.
Well,
Whatever you feel about it aside, I bet the people who support you from their heart feel like they can trust their own wishes and ideals in your hands. Maybe that's what a real king needs.
What kind of...
What do you mean a real king?
let's see.
Someone who's always fighting for the wishes and ideals of others, not his own. And I think when you think about it, the previous king's royal magic was apt. It made sure everyone could wish for their king.
Excuse me.
Remember, the source of magic is anxiety, and I mean, anxiety is just a hope combined with fear, right? Or don't you think? When people think, I want to do this, or I want to be like that, it becomes a power that can create or change things. Luis draws his power this way. No one more fervently believes in his ideology than he does.
What?
But you fight for the modest wishes of many, many people. So take it to heart. The wishes you bear now will one day be the power you wield.
Let's have faith.
That's magic. I'm sure will defeat even Luis. Look at the time. We should really try to sleep so we can give it our all tomorrow.
Here.
Actually, I made something for you that might help. Here. A sachet of calm. Smells nice, doesn't it? It's enchanted with magic that calms the heart. Now lie back and close your eyes. The fear and anxiety, they aren't your enemy. They are the well from which you gather your strength.
Night.
Good night.
The day of the
Open
king
your eyes
draws
in this
near,
one.
which shall see the crowning of a new king. One day remains.
That would have been so good.
Oh, and creepy.
It would have been creepy, but it also would have been like, hey, we're done sleeping. It's
Oh,
time to go.
yeah, and he wakes up, yeah.
By the next sunrise, whoever has the most support will be the victor, chosen by the royal magic.
At this point, approval rating should be neck and neck.
We've gathered enough support to be a match for the Blackguard, but we could be undone by the slightest change in the winds.
I mean, the royal scepter's in Luis's hands now. Whoever the royal magic picks, we'll still have to go stop him.
It is a feat only we can accomplish.
We'll get it done. And Del, you better be watching.
No matter what happens, I will protect you. 'Tis my oath.
You'll come back, right?
Don't you dare promise us all, girl.
Feels just like it did on the day Papa left. Oh, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't cry. Oh.
Don't worry. Everything will turn out fine. Right, Your Highness?
We'll see you soon, Maria. Without a doubt.
You extra double swear. That's a promise.
Luis seemed earnest in his wishes, at least. We'd be mistaken to cast him as a villain of pure black and white. But whatever his motives, it doesn't change the fact that his methods amount to massacre. Even if there's more to Luis's arguments than it seemed, you're all my friends. We've come this far together, and I'll always believe in you over him.
Thanks, man.
Yes, I agree.
'Tis a sentiment you know we all share. Let us vanquish Luis and rebuild our country.
I am glad we travel as friends. I thought that the reason we are less susceptible to the Magla's maddening power was thanks to our mastery of the archetypes. But perhaps it's something else. We just need someone with whom our hearts connect. Someone who is willing to face the same anxiety alongside us and move forward.
Indeed. I too was a slave to my despair, but you all helped me find my way back. I know I'd be lost without you.
Weren't we all at some point? Oh, this is getting a bit syrupy, even for me. Let's just make sure we survive. So the people of a new kingdom can hear our tales.
Then we better have a proper bash once we're back safe and sound. You let the good lady Fabia know we're reserving the place. Hey, Maria?
Okay. I'll ask her to cook something delicious too.
Now that'd be a treat.
Oh no.
She cooked this
He's talked to the
fantastic
child.
roast
Oh.
beef the first time I was here, and it's been on my mind since.
By request, I've pushed the Skyrunner to her absolute limits too. On my honor as a right, I swear the old girl will get us there in one piece. Bit of a one-way trip, though. Can't promise a return flight.
Well, we're used to improvising escape routes. Tomorrow we settle this, once and for all.
Finally heading into that storm of Magla where Luis is waiting for us. When you're ready, pick the location.
Up.
We've come too far to waver now. Nowhere left to go but forward.
It's time.
All right,
Wait. Understood.
so we bring the fight to them.
There's no more ifs. We're going.
It's time.
It's a vortex of tremendous magic. The magla in the air is so dense I can almost grasp it in hand.
Eurus! That was not an encouraging sound.
Lost. So much for the armored hull.
Come up, man! You have to find a way through this!
Well, consequences can come later. I'm taking off her limiters. Hold on. Come on, old girl. We're partners. Keep it together.
It is not so much a place as it is raw magla, furious and unchecked. The shores of the hereafter spill forth from the royal scepter, now in the hands of Luis. If it is the sun that proclaims the day, and the moon that ushers the night, then the celestial lord of these red skies, ill with anxiety, is the tyrant star. We await tidings, be they favorable or ruinous. The future of the kingdom will at last be decided.
Close shave. Rather too close. But we made it. But that rattling doesn't sound too clever. I think this is as far as the old girl goes.
It's broken? But what about our way back?
Calm down, old thing. I'll try some repairs. It's just I've never seen her in such a bad way.
Tis as we expected then. We have no escape route.
Well, if things get rough out there, you can give me a shout. Still got the bunks if you need some rest to pull yourself together.
Nurse is also a shop.
Right.
Oh, okay, good. I'm glad he prepared.
Yeah, he basically...
At last.
Oh, look at the title screen music again.
Let's go.
He basically is like, hey, I got a bunch of stuff.
Actually,
I got stuff for the situation. I'm in possession of a splendid array of goods. What do you seek? Do you intend to charge us? Why, my lady, the supplies come from the the fine city folk themselves. I assure you they expect me to return and pay for them.
Right then.
So literally, he got shit from the town to sell to us.
Right.
He literally sells MP items.
That's not
So
bad. Might need to get some.
This is the grind spot where you go. And from here, I can load my other save. But I will put this here.
Oh, the grind save.
Mm-hmm.
Got you.
Now the map's gonna be opened up, but it's really. I haven't done
Straight
any of the
shot,
bosses.
basically, yeah.
I'm straight shotting Luis because I don't want to. I want to do the full power Luis fight. So, this is post grind, where Will has everything done. Stroll has everything done. And there was that point I was like, do I need to do that? So they've got them all unlocked, but not all of them are mastered.
Got you.
Because, like, for what reason would I need to teach Savior to Basilio?
Yeah.
He's not going to be using magic or healing. He's got his 4 moves on him. She's got hers. I don't even need these 2 on him. I just have them.
You might as well keep them. All right. Well, let's begin.
11 minutes in, we're going.
There they are.
Smash.
Let's push through.
Oh man, that's a lot of experience. Right?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I see the enemy.
On your toes, everyone!
Did I put the accessories on?
What now?
Because these guys had archetypal rings on. Okay, yeah. You don't need anything because I'm not going to have you in the party. But fuck it.
There they are.
Also, these crystals respawn when you leave.
Oh, okay. Cool. Makes sense.
Hello.
Since the whole area is made of magma, basically.
Right there.
You see him just walk into camera?
I mean, I saw him before you even started fighting the crystal. So
Yeah, but it's like he didn't even attack. He just waltzed up.
Yeah.
Hey, bud, how you doing?
I see the enemy.
Great job!
You can see how fast it is to gain those.
What now?
I'm at 21 already.
yeah, that's nice.
That's towards the boss. We're not going to those.
Oh, is this one of those like boss rooms where it's one in each corner? Yeah.
Yeah, except for that one on the top. That leads to the next room.
Right.
Next screen.
Yeah. That's what I kind of liked about Final Fantasy 3, where you're at the top of the crystal tower.
These guys,
And-
these are your grind monsters.
Oh, okay, that's your money.
There's a crystal that just respawns these 2 crystals back to back. And sometimes over here you'll find the big tooth.
Mm.
The big tooth is what you want to hunt
The big tooth.
because they are immune to. One's immune to magic. One's immune to physical.
Right.
And you basically have Juna be like, all right, now you're both now you're both weak to fire, and then Yuffie blows them up with the dragon, and then you finish them off with the Emerald Vortex,
Yeah.
and that gets you about 30 crystals. I'll show you where they are.
I see the enemy. Forward!
I knew I could count on you.
Right there.
But the big teeth are like, they show up every now and then. They're not always there, but they're down here.
It's fight or flight, mates.
Also, these things hit you really hard.
Oh yeah.
They could hit me for 230 damage.
The teeth?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That was neatly done.
Okay.
I knew we could count on you.
All right, we did it!
But yeah, you just do this until you see a big tooth and fight it.
Okay.
That little corner leads to another boss. So I need to go up and around.
Well, welcome to the finale, everyone.
Yep. I'm ignoring all the optional bosses because
Somehow we managed
That's one of the
to follow
achievements, right?
it is. You fight, it's Tyrant Luis or something. I don't remember its full name.
Oh, so it's actually a different named boss.
Yes, because he's got his full power.
Okay.
Looks like it could be useful.
This summons the fish guys. This is also a good. This is a good XP one. The other one's good AP.
Gotcha.
That one and this one. This one also summons like 3 different humans, and this is 3 other ones.
Okay. Hello.
Great
Oh, miraculous need.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, they're coming after us.
All the teeth. Oh, this is it. This is the boss room.
All right, Jesus. Done chasing me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Everything's set. We're ready to go.
Did you ever figure out what's in that book in Moore's place?
That's the optional super boss.
Oh, okay.
It's on New Game Plus.
Okay.
It's called the like Endless Dragon or something.
So it's locked behind New Game Plus. Okay.
It's a trophy.
Okay.
It's the only trophy I don't have because I haven't gone through on a New Game Plus yet.
Yeah.
I could have done it on this save, but I felt like the grind to get all the stats was more the adventure.
Yeah, I think P4 has the same with Margaret. You can't fight her like originally.
Yeah, you can't fight the twins in 5 either.
Hmm.
We should be able to proceed from here. 'Tis connected to that odd light, I suppose. I can feel his magla from here. When we cross, Luis will be waiting. At last, the time's come to decide the true victor. This will be the final time we fight Luis. We can't allow the royal magic to be used for destruction. It's up to us to stop him and bring the curtain down on this farce once and for all.
What do you think?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Good luck, buddy.
Oh, he ain't ready. I might not get a 1-turn kill, but he ain't ready.
Well, 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 if it ain't Louis the bitch.
Oh, hey guys.
I confess, I did not believe you would actually survive the gauntlet.
Oh, please. Think about what you're trying to achieve. Nothing could stop us from getting to you.
I can accept that you hate injustice. Maybe we do share that. But I have to ask, Luis, why go to this extreme? Is it because you're elder? You saw your village destroyed for petty, evil reasons. Is this revenge? Revenge? Ludicrous. That would accomplish nothing. An entire tribe does not become so derided to the point of genocide by authority figures alone, but by the vice of the society in which that ignorance is born. Indeed. It would be equally petty of me to take only the heads of the few familiar guilty. For my own satisfaction, no less. No. I would not repay injustice with injustice.
Then why? You drew the entire nation into your scheme without hesitation. If not revenge, then what would compel you to such ends?
It is true that I was born in the ancient sanctum, but I never held any fondness for that place. The Elder have long lived in hiding, clutching the truths of the world to themselves alone. A tribe of doors locked and secrets encoded. I wanted to change that isolation. And then, at long last, a man from outside the village came to visit. None other than your father, Prince.
That's...
No royalty, he dreamed that the tribes might stand side by side as equals. And he rejected none of our village's history, however inconvenient to his worldview. I saw him with the eyes of a child. And for the first time, I felt a dream stir. Were there more idealists like him in the world outside? Was my life of hiding at an end? Under the canopy of that gloom-thick forest, all I wanted was to leave and live upon the open plains beneath a wider sky. That was all. As for what happened to the ancient sanctum afterwards, it is a story you've already been told.
It was set aflame and crushed beneath the church's heel. The Sanctist warrior monks and ordinary guardsmen alike, all in the palm of Forden's hand.
Neighbors and kin I'd known all my life were soon nothing but ash on the wind. Too quick to realize their own deaths. I was but a child, trembling before a wall of fire. It was a massacre. It had nothing to do with any hate on either side, or retaliation for any perceived offense. It was only pure injustice. A selfish act of devastation. One thought alone.
Such devastation.
I would never let it
Oh,
happen.
bruh.
And so did I walk onward.
It was tragic.
Thus, I choose to make this a land of eternal, perfect equality, even should it cost my life. I shall return the anxieties endowed upon this scepter, and let it be heard. To burden others with your own fears and responsibilities is cowardice. My royal magic shall craft a world where that cannot be. Such cowardice dies.
What a lonely way to see things.
That's what turned you so cold-blooded, eh?
Talking
First I
down
heard
to
of
him
it,
even now.
Yeah.
Sorry. Means we got all the more reason to kill you.
Louis,
Do it.
you're not describing a nation that condemns evil. You're describing a nation that's entirely blind to it. A land of amoral beasts, not people. In the end, I think you're still trapped. You've been stuck in that night of flames all your life. You don't trust anyone. That's why you can only imagine a world apart from you. Unless you can face that anxiety within yourself, then you're no different from everyone you've rejected.
So be it. From the beginning, I have championed world order determined by power. All that remains is for me to realize my truth by burying you beneath it. You are not the sole wielders of these lost archetypes. I am Luis, bearer of the royal scepter. With only a thought, the power of kings is mine to command.
What?
Behold, and I will reveal the secrets still beyond you.
Oh, shit.
Come, we decide our world's future here. Our land is consumed with anxiety as it has never been before. All of it, foundation for my new, better world. You are but an audience, powerless to tread on history's stage. Let it begin.
We fight for your ideal world.
Summoner.
Hear it now.
Everyone,
Take it
down.
down.
Everyone talk at once.
This might sting.
For all that I believe. I will crush the fantasy in your heart.
Better be sure.
This is it. Nice hit.
God damn.
Only the strong can prevail.
Don't be scared.
They take my fullest power. I channel my power.
With the power of the Dragonios.
For all that I believe.
I feel the magna. They sure don't give
Holy
up
shit.
easy.
Fight well.
He ain't ready.
Is not over. I do not
Phase
fear
2?
death. And yet,
Wild. I'm pretty sure you hit him with the amount of experience that you got.
Pretty sure that's where it ends if you did all the weakening.
Mm.
so the power I have now is not enough.
Oh, it might end after
The
this
magma
one.
drawn to the royal scepter has faded more than I expected. Just as I thought. I would be a fool to underestimate you, but I made a decision that day. Even if history remembers me as the Destructor King,
I will put an end to the injustices of this world.
What? What are you...
I commend you. Clearly no half measures will do. If I am to take your lives, I must stake my own, and all its power.
Damn, we can't get close. Tis a tremendous aura.
I have a vision, and you will interfere with it no longer. Ah, wait!
It's his gauntlet runner.
Luis still has the royal scepter. If we let him buy time, there's no telling what he'll do.
Bloody hell! We can't even go after him.
There's no time to go back down to land and reorganize. We'll do whatever it takes to get that scepter back before the dawn.
Damn it, you coward. Get back here. No, I'm killing cowardice. Don't you understand?
Ah, everyone! That bastard Luis took to his Skyrunner.
Yes, we know. Can you go after him?
It'd be suicide, lad. Though, suppose it's too late to back down now. Well, I was saving some reserve power for the trip home. But if we're using it here, we're using it here.
The Gauntlet Runner is nearing its limits. Even if we catch up to him, we might not have a way to get into the Caradrius. We don't have a choice. We need to put a stop to Luis.
So we ram him.
Well, chums, batten down the hatches and brace for the storm. Hop to it now! Get in! I'll just fire up the...
Look over there! Enemies! Ugh, of all times! Wait, how many are there? Where did they all come from?
He's trying to slow us down. Ain't like Luis to put off a fight, but I suppose he's too cornered to be picky anymore.
Hold on! The old girl's still barely holding together. She can't take off that quickly.
What do we do?
We survive.
Your Highness, you get in the runner first. We'll buy you some time for takeoff.
We can fight them together.
No. Even if we get the Skyrunner off the ground, it'll all be for naught if anything happens to you. No need to fuss anyway. We'll just kick them around for a bit while preparations are underway. Does that work for everyone else?
Fine. Suppose I'll keep you company.
Had you not suggested it, I would have done so myself.
What else are we gonna do? Twiddle our thumbs inside while Norris does all the work?
Nearest, don't let us down now.
Right. I'll get it done, damn it. Hop in, Your Highness.
All right.
Well, let's do this.
We hold the line! We must endure this.
Hulkenberg!
Noticing a lot of not royal ones that they're using.
Uh-huh.
Got it. We're powered.
Not good. They're going for the Skyrunner.
Not on my watch.
Let's wreck him.
Hey, what are you doing?
Sure you want to die next to me, old man? Thought you ate platypus.
Aye, it's true I don't understand you and I never will. But I know I don't hate you, boy.
How about dying next to a friend?
Let's go!
We them boys.
This is much better. I thought it was gonna make you like do a last stand with like an actual fight with everybody.
We fly!
What?
A noble must protect his people! Take this!
Oh man, he's been digitized.
It's my favorite Digimon, Stroll.
Finally, I've earned my title.
It's not so much dying on the battlefield. It's just I would feel bad if these three died to that fuck with the frying pan.
Yeah.
Our kingdom is in your hands, my prince.
We gotta go back! Everyone, they're going to!
We can't go back now.
We have to!
No, I mean we literally can't.
Take cover in the back. You made my dreams come true. You and the rest of them. If we live, we'll meet again.
What are you?
We're ramming him.
Let's fly!
Is Luis standing there? Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you people?
Luis, 1v1 me, you bitch.
You won't.
This reminds me of that time we once
You've
fought.
lost everything, and yet still here you stand. I must say your audacity is almost admirable. However, you rejected me, and I will not relinquish the royal scepter. Since we cannot come to terms, we can only decide this through battle. I have but one final question. Prince, do you wish to stop me? Or do you wish to be king? What is it you truly want?
I want to stop you.
I see. Then I too will fight you with all that I am. For the sake of this country.
That's the last choice you have to make with him.
Okay.
There are 7 questions you have to answer correctly for the real
With my
ending.
own hands, I will tear apart these lie-laced dreams and bury the past. Here ends the royal bloodline and the legacy of the archetypes. We stand on the threshold of a new dawn, a new age.
I can't listen to any more of this. What new age? What do you know about him? All you do is destroy. You refuse to believe in dreams. That's why you can't believe in anything that's gradual, complicated, and slow to change. All that means is that you give up on everything. You'll never beat us. You're nothing but a coward, trying to escape this reality for one you made up.
The time for words has passed.
You have struck a nerve, and I'm mad about it.
So be it.
He did that thing that Norris does.
He nuked us on the deck.
Yeah.
The quintessential force of the art. Is this all?
Such strength. How? It's happening so quickly.
Behold, this is the Royal Scepter's potential.
Resist no longer. As I said, I would rather not force needless death upon you. Embrace it once more.
Take your true form and become worthy of my new world.
You are unfazed by the melancholy. Yet you thirst.
Drink deep of the magma.
Oh no! Not again!
What?
You didn't win.
It's that thing that Batlin said he was going to do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. We'll steal that.
That was metal as fuck.
Yeah. Even to the end, he showed me up.
That bitch. Aura farming even in death.
Gotta give it one more read before I die.
How does that story end? I never finished it.
Yeah.
I never finished the book. Man, they're gonna be so disappointed in us. We landed on the ship and killed ourselves.
Yeah.
Where? Are you awake now? I summoned you just in time. Do you remember what happened? What you've done?
Yeah.
I ripped out my...
I'm frankly amazed you would go to such lengths, even to fight back against the spell. If I hadn't saved you, you really would be dead. But rest assured, we're finally safe. As for where we are far, far away from that hellish world. Do you remember the first time we met? I was sure you would find a clue in your journey that might reveal where in the world this place is. So I believed anyway, but I was wrong. From the start. This place is... It was never of that world to begin with. No. Maybe there's a better way to put it. This is a place that exists between reality and fantasy. In other words, the world we've been living in is fantasy. The journey was all an illusion.
An illusion?
There's nothing but despair in that world. And it will never get better. It's an endless, painful, irredeemable hell. I'd always believed that creating a utopia was possible. And if there was desire, then I thought maybe one day someone would achieve it. But I came to realize I was mistaken. In the end, fantasy is just that. A fantasy. But all that primordial chaos only exists in that world. The world of reality is nothing like that. Really, it's an environment you should know quite well. You've come to know so much of it already. Through text on a page. Now, behold!
Isn't this?
Indeed. It's the world I wrote accounts of in my novel. Until now, you've thought this world a mere fantasy. But it's not.
So the world I know is all an illusion. And the world of the novel is reality?
Surely you already know. There is no deadly magic, no prejudice between its people.
Yeah, about that.
Now, all you have to do is admit that everything you've been through has been nothing but a story. Just a fantasy. Then this can be your perfect reality.
What's going on?
Your journey of revolution was just a passing dream. Let me take you back to reality, child.
What will happen to my friends?
You don't have to worry. As long as you can accept that this place is real, everyone will be safe. That world is past any point of redemption. Change is impossible. The royal magic was supposed to be the turning point, but it was all for nothing. In the end, people don't want their world to change. They just want someone to be a sponge for their infinite anxieties. That's all. You can't blame Luis for wanting to end that cycle. How could anyone accept that they lived in a world that miserable?
Even so, I don't want to give up on it.
Come on, snap out of it!
What?
My, such disbelief on your face. But once you stop to consider it, the ideas fall apart. Come now. Magic? Some otherworldly force capable of anything with anxiety as its fuel? A fanciful idea to sustain a fantasy world. Illusion. All of it. Those curiosities in academia, they were there because of the place's connection to true reality. And not even they could endure. You still don't believe me. Why is that?
This place, I know it's not real.
But why? What unfinished business remains in an unwinnable battle? If I hadn't saved you, you would have died there. You don't have to chase your fears and anxieties based on some misguided concept of justice. It was all illusory. And there is no shame in accepting that. Reality
Nobody's
is a
moved.
monolith.
Yeah.
Reality is unchangeable. So stay here in Utopia. In the place you loved reading about so much.
No.
This place, it isn't a utopia.
I'm thinking about it for some time. Does the novel truly depict the ideal world?
You deny it? Will you deny that the world of the novel is Utopia?
I already have.
I understand now. It's hard to say it, but this place isn't an ideal world after all. And
I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right? Music was the first magic this world ever knew after all. Makes the road a little easier, right?
the melody I've come to know echoes around me, rousing my spirit once more. Magic hasn't been lost.
The journey, my friends, they were as real as anything I've known.
Why won't you understand? Please, I don't want you to die. I can't lose anything else. Truly, I see. I understand now. I remember. I had indeed lost everything. Despite my lofty ideals, I lost everything. Academia, the woman I loved, even my only child. Reality isn't just cruel. It's cruel beyond any hope of change. wished for someone to strike me down and end my misery.
Who are you?
Me. If I were to call myself by a name you know, my name is Ithludius V. I once reigned as king. Or I am half of one, to be accurate. I was born of the very magic that split the prince in twain and gave rise to you and this place. No, it is not real. We are inside the book you hold. It served as your key to visiting me. This was the form of my youth, when first I entered the ancient sanctum. Perhaps it would be best to call me a discarded shadow of idealism. I once took such joy and passion from my ideals. I truly believed that I might end the strife and discrimination that plagued our people across nigh endless years. But the tremendous incomprehension and injustice that defines our world, it was more than I could bear. It broke me. And Luis is likely going through the same thing. I want to save you from that despair. I understand now that I would do this as your father. I could not bear to lose my child a second time. If you stay here, at least you'll be saved. Do you truly still want to leave this place and risk your life to face a reality you can't change?
The battle's not over yet.
You are on the cusp of dying in Luis's hands. Is that not proof enough that we lack the power to change reality? I can't let you throw your life away against that man. I must stop you. Even if you come to hate me for it. Fantasy is a curse, sweet in seeming. And if I must save you from it, I will teach you what reality is.
Okay.
So
I was close.
I
I was close.
The world someday is destined to be only another unfulfilled dream. Archetypes embody the power of heroes who sought to change the world. And even having mastered such power against Luis, you could accomplish nothing. I wrote all my ideals into my novel, but my love's death showed me how empty it all was. You cannot sacrifice your one life for an empty dream.
I have to try at least.
Why can't you see that those ideals will only invite ruin? If no one else, you must live. That world is beyond your help, beyond any utopia. You must face reality, my son.
And it makes sense.
So-
I should have seen it when he fucking took his horns off. That it was the fucking king.
it was the that's where it hit me. It was that's the only other Clamar character we know.
Yeah.
Better be sure.
I don't even think you need to buff. You can probably just
Vitus
do it.
power. The magic seeds. Still here?
Yeah.
So you would vainly struggle onward in the real world. The novel I wrote for you seems to have kindled only ideals of naivete in you. Then even my folly has come to haunt you. My mistakes poison your life. As your father, you leave me no choice. I will put an end to this madness. Why?
So is this also like part of the original ending as well? When and nothing. This isn't related to the questions that Luis had.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I've never done it without doing them.
Now,
my first reader. You of all people have to understand. This is for your sake. Be reasonable.
He had to get a turn. Yeah, okay.
To truly strive toward an ideal. What irony. After I spoke of fulfilling my dream alongside you. What power. To see the archetypes brought to such heights in so little time. If you go back now, your ambitions will avail you nothing. You'll only die a dog's death. What is it that drives you so?
You gave up on your hopes, but I will not.
What? You think I chose to give up? Are you this determined to cling to your beliefs? Is that truly what separates us and keeps me confined here? Such power. Can it be? No matter how dire your fate, you never gave up. You surmounted every barrier, gathered and united soul after soul, and now, at last, across 3 nations, 8 tribes, and humankind. To unite heroes across such abyssal divides would require surpassing power. The king of all archetypes. Is that the role you would seize? A true king in body and soul.
Do you
Yeah,
hear
why not?
me? Your Highness!
Oi! Wake up, Your Highness!
How? Their voices reach you? Even here? It would seem your future is not yours alone to decide.
My friends are waiting for me.
The support and ardor of your allies. Yes. The very power that reveals paths beyond your own perspective. I see. That is whence you draw your power. Neglect anxiety, and magic will lead to ruin. Even before the War of Destruction, the downfall was foretold. Yet still...
You notice his voice has gotten really old?
Perhaps archetypes are the will of humankind of old, left to us. A plea that we learn from their failures, that we might rebuild the future ripped from them.
I have to try. I want to know how far I can go.
Fascinating. Even as you face down the gravest oppression of reality, still you persist. Still you seek the world's unknowns as precious possibility. I see. Well, if you can believe there is more to the story than the end I see, then it is yours to tell. Once you return to reality, this place will surely fade as the dream it is. I, myself, will not be spared. Unlike you, my other half is long gone. And any reunion, lost. But if I truly am the idealized soul and hope of your father, then before I fade, I entrust you with the power of my life. Not as the author Moore, but as your father, the king.
I thought it would be cool if that was Luis's other half.
Yeah. It made so much sense in the beginning.
Back in academia. I wrote my ideals as a fantasy novel because I believe that there's power in fantasy. Although all my story ultimately did was trail in the glories of the past. Perhaps yours will show the true power of fantasy. Carry on as you would. Make your final preparations. My time as Moore may be coming to an end, but I can continue to serve you in that role. So,
all right, final fight.
We can end this episode here and finish off the thing in the next episode. Since it's already at an hour.
Oh, you think it's going to go another hour?
We've got cutscenes. I've got a 2-phase boss fight and then cutscenes for the ending. We'd be at probably about an hour and a half.
I mean, that's not too bad. If you want to cut here, then
I'll
we
cut,
can.
and then we'll see how long it is. I also got to go pee, so we'll do that.
Okay.
See you guys in the next part.